YouTube this week as part of the Next Up program. Very exciting, and I met Toby from...
Berkey for Toby.
Now, Toby knows everything there is to know about Pokemon, so if you like Pokemon, go and check out his channel. I will link it below and above and all over the place. But in the meantime, Toby...
I've made these bracelets, and I think you should show them how to make them. But they are essentially made out of ring pulls and ribbon. They are so cheap and always get comments. How did you make those? And you can get them in so many colors. The ribbon you can get, of course, any color you like. But ring pulls, look out for your greens, golds, reds around Christmas time. They're a lot of fun to make. Why don't you show them?
And also, actually, you can buy them online. Did you know that? So if you don't drink pop, like my kids, sorry, you can buy them online. But otherwise, start collecting, and we'll show you how to make this fabulous little craft. Anyway, keep watching. We're going to be making these awesome Pop Tab bracelets. So what you will need is 20 to 28 of these ring pulls. Now I've got 20 here, and that's fine because I'm going to just use a bit more ribbon to tie it off. But if you want, like Toby's, to be all the way around, you will need a bit more so they really fit your wrist, or it depends on your size of your wrist. So these would fit my children really well. You also need a piece of ribbon. This one's a tiny bit on the short side, but again, for kids this is great. But in essence, you want it to fit round your wrist 4 times at the very least, right? So this actually fits just about 4 times, okay? So I've got it 4 times, that's how you can tell whether it's long enough. I'm also using 2 little safety pins, which make it a lot easier. You don't have to have safety pins, but I promise you it makes it quicker and easier. And then the other thing you need to do is, now you can see I've got some sort of cutting shears here. I cut off all these little metal tabs. Can you see? If you don't have those, you can just wiggle, 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 and they'll come off, or you just bend them over, like so, okay? It makes it a lot easier if you don't have this pointing in. So like I said, on mine, look, that's already come off from doing a bit of a wiggle. But you can use sort of like little pliers, and then you can flatten it as well, so that there's nothing sticking up to hurt you. And I've got some scissors here, just so that I can tie off my ribbon at the end. So I'm going to now line them all up. They're all lined up with the same side up, as in there's a slightly bigger hole or wider and a slightly narrower. I'm going to take my first one. I've got it facing this way, so this neat side down, and I'm going to just run these through. Now there's 2 ways of doing it. You can either leave a little loop so that you can then use that for tying off, or you can pull it to the end and just sort of fiddle your way through at the end and tie it off. It's totally up to you. I'm going to leave a tiny little loop because my ribbon's not really that long. And I'm going to fold this over like so with my little ribbon. Okay, and now I'm going to take the next one and pop it on top. Can you see? Now I'll take my first safety pin and stick it through both at the same time. Here we go. The beginning is always harder, believe me. Once you get going, it's really quite easy. And then I'll do the same on the other one, pull it through, not too tight because I want some of this loop still to be here, like so. Then I take the next one, and this time I turn it round. So you've got the neat side on the outside. To be honest, it's actually a choice. You could have them all facing the same way, or you could have them all facing the other way. So now you align it again, so you've got the holes showing. This time, I take it from underneath and go through both at the same time. And the same again here. I go from underneath, go through both at the same time, like so. And that's your first 3 together. Now I'm just going to move them over, get your next one, put them over the holes, like so, and then get your top one, push it through both holes at the same time, like so. Again, this one, push it through both holes at the same time. Now, you can make these without safety pins, it's just a little bit fiddlier, okay? So it's really just to make life easier. Now I'm going to carry on making these, and then we'll look at tying them up at the end. 20, or was it 21, I can't remember, of the ring pulls, made it that long, which look, it's just right for my wrist. Brilliant. So all you have to do now is you take these two end ribbons and you tie a little knot, and that's it. Now it's really important that you tie it a little bit looser than you need so that you can slip it on and off your wrist. Now I'm not going to tie this just yet because this is for my friend Phil Green. Check out his channel on the iCard and below, and he's really funny and he's got really good stand-up comedy and parody, and because he's my friend and he loves green, I've made it for him. So I just want to, before I tie the knot, want to make sure that it's the right size for his wrists. And they have a really fun upcycled craft using pop tabs. So thanks to Toby. Check out his channel all about Pokemon. If you love Pokemon, you'll love his channel. He knows everything there is to know, and hopefully see you here on Red Ted Art again soon. Bye!